Mostly it's just a matter of me grinding, and I don't know if I should be using the items to get through here. Fuck. Alright, I don't know if I should be using the items I'm using right now to get through here, or to give myself a little bit of a better chance to grind up. Also, I don't know what that is. That's a file seed. Not too interesting to me. I just want to get the fuck through this dungeon as quickly as humanly possible. Having Pharisian use that attack, part of it. Definitely. Definitely part of my plan. Whimsicott. I don't really have anything to use against Whimsicott. Assurance is the best thing I've got in combination with that quick attack. That being said, the dual chop is really dealing quite a bit of damage against these guys, so that's good. This all of a sudden became a difficult game, probably because I was bitching too much about it being easy. They decided to make it a little bit more difficult for me, because that would be fun, wouldn't it? That's just a whole lot of fun. This difficulty spike. This random ass difficulty spike. I'm hoping that I just got bad luck and it's not actually a random ass difficult spike as I think it is, because if it's actually that bad, I'm going to be upset. And that's putting it lightly. I'll be quite pissed off. So far it seems like I'm either getting lucky now, or it's not as much as a difficulty spike as it originally seemed like it would maybe be. Yeah, how fucking weak is this Psybeam attack? Because it seems rather weak. When the games become too easy, there's going to be a huge difficulty spike. That's actually how things work usually, yeah. Actually, yes, I will let Mianfa join the team. Yeah, that's alright. What level are you? No, no, don't go to the paradise. I want you with me. Shit. I just figured I would let you be on the team because you might be useful in this dungeon. Shit. I'm not even gonna care about Aspian. If Aspian dies, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit, right? It's not like I get reset in the dungeon. Actually, if Aspian dies, she wastes a revival seed, so I probably should care. You should have named it Cena. Oh, fuck yeah, I should. I'm not actually gonna be using it, though. I just figured I might be able to replace Aspian with Mianfu and have it be more useful. That being said, I already got a fighting type and a fighting type move on myself, so I don't think another fighting type would really be what I need right now. What I need right now is a good psychic type with a good psychic type move. Sorry Aspian, you're not it. Oh, that Sandal's going to die. Another escape orb. I'm not sure I'll be ever using those escape orbs in this situation. Actually, could I get out of this? No, I probably would just teleport me to the beginning of that dungeon again and not actually to the paradise. If I could actually violent see, that's real good if I get into a boss fight. If I could get out of here and into the paradise with that escape orb, that would be amazing because I could actually grind up a little bit. And I probably should have checked my Oranberry field before I went into here, and there's a lot of things that I fucked up real bad. There's nothing I can do about it anymore now because I already saved. So I'm stuck here. I'm stuck until I can finish this game. Or at least this part of the game. I don't know if the rest of the game is played in just this area. And I can only go back once I've beat it to main game. Beaten. But I'm getting levels real quickly, so I'm still thinking I'm probably supposed to be like level 25-ish. I'm making it through it quicker than I did before though, I feel. So that's a really good thing. Again, not gonna care about Aspion. Aspion can hold her own probably. If not, not my fucking problem. These Sandals aren't the issue. These Sandals are really easy to deal with. Oran Berry, thank you very much. It's the Mianfu that scare me a lot. More Oran Berries. Every single Oran Berry I can pick up is a help for me. Those are my life energy. Those are the fucking blood flowing through my veins. I probably should give Aspion an Oran Berry. Just to keep her from wasting an entire revival seed. I'd rather waste an Oran Berry than a revival seed. Then again, you might waste both an Oran Berry and a revival seed at this rate. Definitely feels like that's what's going to happen. I can't use it. Fucking Aspion! Wasting my items. Because you're a piece fucking shit. At least I made it to floor 7. I died at floor 8 last time, I believe. Don't know how long this dungeon is. I hope not too damn long. Oh, it's another violent seed. Nice. That means we might be fine if we come across a difficult boss fight. And I'm going to assume that every boss fight is going to be a difficult boss fight. That is scary. So, first opportunity I get to use those violent seeds in the boss fight, I will take it gladly and I will kill that boss real bad. I'm not going to use the team attack because you just used attack. And I do not trust the team attack to break through that. I was going to use it because of the attack, but then again, it's probably not going to work because of the attack, and I'm going to waste a team attack, and generally that would be all around a bad thing. You know what? I'm gonna try it. Because there's literally 3 Mianfos there. And I would like to kill all 3 of them, yeah. And our attack stats went up a lot. And that's the end of this floor. Flame Judge, that's gonna kill that thing for sure, yeah. And Peter Gru's level 19. Smog. Could poison the enemy. Power is really low though. Yeah, but poisoning is a real good thing, so I'm going to get rid of Covad for Smog. Might not be the best idea. I'm thinking it's probably a good idea to do so. I think we're back at the floor where I died last time. I didn't see Swoobat before. Or Woobat, or whichever one that was. I didn't really pay attention. So maybe I died at floor 7 last time? Or maybe I was just really lucky or unlucky, depending on your point of view. And not finding one of those. Or maybe I was really lucky or unlucky, depending on your point of view, to find one of those this time around. And we're definitely further ahead than we were last time now, though. Again, everybody keeps leveling up. And that scares me. No, that didn't poison now, did it? Nobody can hit you. You piece of shit. Oh, Smog, it's so effective and everything it's used on. Wow. I'm so happy I got rid of COVID for that. Because COVID was not being used at all, so... I didn't really lose out on anything, being honest with you. Let's actually let you deal with that together with Frisian. And Poison status now I can probably deal with you. I probably can, yeah. Probably shouldn't actually, now I think about it. Fucking screen going black every fucking 5 seconds. I probably should eat an orange berry as well. Maybe actually not. No, I'm not going to eat an orange berry because I might be fine. I think I'm fine without eating an orange berry and I've only got one left. So please tell me this was the last floor. Or either this one or this one, this 10th floor. Last floor, please. There's a detour nearby. Thank you for letting me know. I think there's more important matters going on here than there being a detour. This layout seems awfully familiar. It really... Is it a carbon copy of the floor that we were on before? Oh fuck, it is. Oh, it's probably because there's a detour. That probably has something to do with it. Get the Mianfa boon, then just quick attack the shit out of it and do everything you can to kill it because I can't do shit against it. Well, I can now, probably. I'm almost out of dual chops. And that's gonna be bad news when I run out of dual chops. Sandile wants to join the team. I like Sandile, but how about no? You've caused me enough misery for one day. There's a black door. Oh, come on, I've got a blue and a red key with me and you give me a black door. I don't have a black key, that's racist. Thank you so much for allowing me to get through the dungeon game. Yes, I would love to save and continue. I would love to. Oh yeah, Dunsparce is with us. I almost forgot. I was almost happy. This is... Are we outside? Whoa! Everything's covered in ice! No shit! The mountain! I can see it! You're right! The giant peak in front of us must be the Great Glacier. Glaciers aren't mountains though, are they? And there are huge mountains all around. Oh, they're around it. Alright, now that makes more sense. It's a mountain of ice, isn't it? Well, technically speaking, that would be a glacier, then wouldn't it? Yes. It's the glacier. At last. That has to be it. Right in front of us. The mysterious mountain of legend. The mysterious mountain? That's right. It's also called the Mysterious Mountain. And in it's the glacier that we'll find. The Great Crystal. Everyone, look at this. Look, that looks more like a glacier. A countless huge crevices. Even more glaciers behind us. Umbreon, we've done it. We've made it across, just as we calculated. Across the great crevices. That didn't make any sense the way I said it, but doesn't matter. We did it, Hespian. I know, Umbreon, it was all worth it. But our journey is still just beginning. Yeah, you're right. The reason this glacier is called the Mysterious Mountain is because everyone says there's mysterious things happening around it. The details are all wrapped in mystery, that's why it's mysterious. Maybe that includes things like making objects levitate. In other words, I've got to believe that the great crystals can make things float right here in that glacier. That's amazing, that's for sure. So, all of your years of research have convinced you it must be here, huh? If only that were true, but I'm afraid not. Hey, Aspion, that's not funny. I'm sorry. Of course, we did research and we did gather all the information we could, but I'm afraid there's not a single shred of evidence to confirm Umbreon's theory. It's all just rumors and hearsay, but this is a game, and this is a story written by people, so it's of course going to be true. Nothing more than fairy tales, especially since I'm pointing out how much it probably isn't true, it's definitely going to be true. What? Well, no one knows the truth, so of course there's no evidence. But who needs evidence and proof? Well, people who want to be well informed, Umbreon. That's who. Like, scientists and shit. They want evidence and proof. Rumours and hearsay. That's good enough for me. Well, don't say that nobody needs it. You might be watching 2 streams at once. That's rough, buddy. That's where the true mysteries and intrigue lie. Don't you think so? Ah, that was what I was just thinking about stuff you research, Umbreon. In fact, you're no less of a dreamer than any of us adventurers. Well, we won't be outdone. This is getting exciting. I'm still here because I am weak. I'm level 6. Alright. Let's go, folks. We're off. We don't know what kind of enemies might be waiting. Probably eyesight from here on out. You're a mod on both of the streams. That's even harder. We don't know what we'll find. But even if so, we'll keep going on forward. Yeah.